Hi, my name is Sindoni. Thank you for tuning into the broadcast of Owning the Weather in 2025. In today's program, I will share a research paper that was presented to the United States Air Force in August of 1996. What I intend to do today is to provide highlights that are contained within an actual report. I'd like you to keep in mind that this research report was issued in 1996, 14 years ago. And much of what was discussed as being as in its preliminary stages back then is now a reality. In the United States, weather modification will likely become a part of national security policy with both domestic and international applications. Our government will pursue such a policy depending on its interests at various levels. In 1957, the President's Advisory Committee on Weather Control explicitly recognized the military potential of weather modification, warning in their report that it could become a more important weapon than the atomic bomb. In the broadest sense, weather modification can be divided into two major categories: suppression and intensification of weather patterns, and in extreme cases, it might involve the creation of completely new weather patterns or control of severe storms or even alteration of global climate as a far-reaching and/or long-lasting scale. And it doesn't stop there. Let us examine earthquakes. Are they natural or man-made? The devastation caused by the tsunami created December 26, 2004 by a magnitude 9.0 earthquake that killed more than 300,000 people on the shores of the Indian Ocean caught the world off guard. It was the largest earthquake since the 9.2 magnitude Good Friday earthquake off Alaska in 1964. And only days after the disaster, Canadian professor Michael Chizodowski wrote an article entitled "Foreknowledge of a National Disaster." Washington was aware that a deadly tidal wave was building up in the Indian Ocean. He noted that the United States Navy was fully aware of the deadly tidal wave because the Navy was on the Pacific Warning Century's list of contacts. And moreover, America's strategic naval base was on the island of Diego Garcia, who had also been notified. Although directly in the path of the tidal wave, the Diego Garcia military base reported no damage whatsoever. In an article from July 1935 issue of the New York American entitled "Tesla's Controlled Earthquake," the article quotes Tesla as saying he could shake down the Empire State Building with his controlled earthquake device, and that his invention could be used with destructive effect in war. Tesla expressed grave concerns about the effects of this technology because it is exactly the type of thing that could easily get out of control once it begins vibrating within the Earth, and it could actually cause the inner Earth to vibrate to pieces. During the course of Tesla's research, he found that he could set up standard waves in the Earth, the molten core, or just set it up through the rocks. The telluric activity in the rocks would furnish activity into these waves, and one would get more potential energy in these waves than he put in. He called the concept the Tesla Magnifying Transmitter, or TMT. Sound far-fetched? It's not. In an Arctic compound 450 kilometers east of Anchorage, Alaska, the Pentagon has erected a powerful transmitter designed to beam more than a gigawatt of energy into the upper reaches of the atmosphere. Known as Project HAARP, High Frequency Active Auroral Research Program, the experiment involves the world's largest ionospheric heater, a device designed to zap the skies hundreds of kilometers above the Earth with high-frequency radio waves. Frightening and controversial projects like HAARP, with applications ranging from weather modification to mind control, should be of great concern to us all. And most worrying is mounting evidence that the United States military has the ability to create earthquakes, the ultimate weapon of war. Are these phenomena an act of man or an act of nature? Will HAARP lead planet Earth to its destruction? Many religious prophecies think so. It's time we stop the madness. Thank you for watching Owning the Weather in 2025.